Our next guest says adopting a mindset of abundance can have an affluent effect on all areas of your life. You don't have to wait until you have financial independence to get started. Joining us now with more is Natalee Champlin, the founder of the Affluent Affect. Welcome to Bloom. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm excited to be here.
We're excited to have you. This sounds so interesting. So how can we activate abundance in our lives right now?
Yeah, there are two things that you need to be thinking about. Number one is surrounding yourself with people who are where you want to be. And number two is shifting your perspective. So it's like putting on a pair of glasses and looking at the world from a different perspective.
I like that. So you say it's as simple as a perspective shift. So how do we actually allow ourselves to get rid of our old way of thinking? Because for so many of us, including myself, that's like a step and repeat pattern that we just can't seem to shake.
Yes, yes. So you have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And it's such an easy thing to say and a hard thing to do.
So can you give us some examples?
Yeah, absolutely. So let's do a little trick here. So I want you to fold your arms, okay? And anyone who's watching, fold your arms. Okay, so is your right hand on top or your left hand?
My right.
Okay, right hand on top. So now I want you to uncross your arms and fold the other one on top. Oh.
It's hard.
Okay.
Okay, did I do it?
How does that feel?
It feels different. It was even hard to get into that.
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Okay, it's a little uncomfortable.
Right.
What's your brain telling you?
My brain's telling me I liked it maybe better this way.
Yeah,
right.
okay. So that's what happens in our life is we get into these situations where we want to grow, we want to change, and it's uncomfortable. And so we have to learn how to tell our brains that we're still safe, we're okay, but we have to keep moving through that discomfort until it becomes our new comfort zone.
That is really, really interesting. So what's the backstory of the Affluent Effect?
Yeah, I have spent a lot of time surrounding myself with people who are light years ahead of me. So I have purposely gotten into rooms where there are high net worth individuals, people who have independent financial wealth, and I've looked at what have they done to create that. And I noticed that the people who I saw as financially affluent were also pursuing affluence in their personal life, in their health, in making an impact on the earth. And so it's a more holistic approach to being successful and to creating affluence, not just in your financial life, but in your entire life.
So you're looking at this from a holistic perspective as well, because when you think of affluent, you think, oh, I just want to be rich and I want to have all the things. But you say it really needs to be how you approach life in general.
Yeah, so I am here to disrupt the way that we perceive affluence. If you look at the Latin root word of affluence, it's afflure, which means the flow of abundance. So the flow meaning we're in action, and abundance meaning a lot of prosperity. So if we look at applying affluence to all areas of our life, I think we can live a much happier life.
And it's all about getting out of that negative narrative. You say it starts with that. And from that point on, people really start to see changes working with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's fantastic when you put on those glasses, you shift your perspective, and you surround yourself with people who are going where you want to go. That's how you get there faster.
Yeah, that's right. Because instead of listening to the folks who are bringing you down, you're around people that are lifting you up.
Yeah, it can be people, it can be anything you put into your mind, your body, and so it's important to make sure that you're discerning about the things that you are letting into your life.
I love this. Well, Natalee, thank you so much for joining us on Bloom today. It's been fascinating catching up with you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. And for more information on the Affluent Effect, you can visit their website, theaffluenteffect.com. We'll be back with more Bloom right after this. Don't go away.
The preceding portion of Bloom was sponsored by The Right Method on behalf of the Affluent Effect.